Hello, Sigmas. I hope you're having an amazing day or night. Today I'm going to be talking about the new TOON that's going to be released soon in Dandy's World. I'm really excited to talk about this new TOON. I think they're really cute, so let's get talking. Okay, so first of all, this TOON, as a lot of people predicted, is a caterpillar. And the reason I know this, it's not technically confirmed, but you can conclude that they are caterpillar by this. As you can see in that photo, in the title, it has a caterpillar emoji, and that implies that the TOON is most likely going to be a caterpillar. And as you can see in that photo, that was the official Quell, the Quelver, the creator. So that's not fake, that is official. So I believe that they're going to be a caterpillar, especially since the silhouette and everything. It's very likely they're going to be a caterpillar. I can almost confirm that. Now, for anybody who is new, or maybe you were on vacation or couldn't be online, etc., and you missed this whole thing and you're like, what the freak is happening? Well, as of posting this video, yesterday, Quell made a poster, put a poster underneath the description of the game in Roblox, and it said that there was going to be a new TOON along with some other things I will talk about later. In the poster, on the poster, there was a silhouette of the new TOON, and it was colored in white. Now, we couldn't see any of the colors or any of what the TOON looked like. All we could see was the silhouette. That's it, nothing else. So a lot of people were looking closely at the silhouette, and it was pretty easy to see that it looked like that TOON had multiple legs or limbs. And from the new video, that those predictions were true. As you can see here, this is the silhouette poster that was released yesterday as of the making of this video. And as you can see in the poster, it looks a lot like some sort of bug or caterpillar due to all of its legs. And there's also antenna that you could see at the top, and a lot of people thought that it was a caterpillar, including me. Around an hour ago, Quelver posted the official release of this TOON and its full design. We could see its full design, and it's really exciting to me, and I'm really happy that she released it so early. And I will put up the video right now of what it looks like. Now, I know I said caterpillar before I showed that video, but as of right now, I do believe that it's going to be a bookworm. Now, let's talk about the actual video. As you can see at the end, his name is Squirm. And the reason that I know it's a boy is because he has no eyelashes. And in literally every Dandy's World character besides Cole, all of the girls have eyelashes while all the boys don't. Cole being the only one that doesn't have eyelashes and is still a girl. Now, I don't think that's going to reoccur with this TOON, but you never know. It's very unlikely, though, so I believe that he's going to be a boy. Now we can move on to his design. As you can see in the video, he's a mixture of blue and green, which I think is a really interesting and unique color palette. I thought it would be like a lime green and maybe a sage green. But no, Quell always comes up with, unique and really good designs, honestly. I didn't think there was going to be blue, but it's actually really fitting, and I really like it. He also has these little mismatch dots, as you can see in the video too, and his limbs are a slightly lighter green. Now, we have yet to see the Twisted or hear anything about its gimmicks, but I really hope it's a cool one just like Blot. Blot really surprised me when he came out. He actually scared me a little bit because the first time I got him was in a blackout. But regardless, I think Blot was a really cool toon, and I think that this Caterpillar toon has a lot of potential, especially the ability. I mean, think of all the possibilities. It could be anything. Now, before we move on to the other stuff that's coming within this update, I want to talk about something real quick that was talked about a few months back. A few months ago, people were asking about the 5-star speed toon that Quell said she may add. As most of us may know, every main toon has 5 stars in one stat. The 5 main toons, not including events, all have 5 stars in different stats. Shelly being skill check, Sprout being stamina, Pebble being speed, V being extraction, and finally Astro being stealth. There's the same thing with non-main toons. Yana being extraction, Gigi being skill check, Connie being stealth, and finally Blot being stamina. Now, of course, there's maybe other toons that also have that 5-star stat. For example, Glisten also has 5 stars in extraction, but we're not going to go into all of that. Now, realize how I didn't mention speed. Guess what? The only toons that have 5-star speed at the moment is Bassie and Pebble, both of them being mains. We have not yet had a non-main toon with 5-star speed. That's where this new toon comes into play, and specifically this reply that Quell made a few months ago. This reply reads, "Quick question, Quell. What happened to the 5-star movement speed non-main gimmick toon? Is it scrapped, or are you still working on it?" Quell replied saying, "Still being considered. Sometimes character designs can take longer than others. Appreciate the patience." Now, as you can see, that was 3 months ago, but it was also gotten from a video that was 2 months ago, meaning that reply was around 5 months ago, which is insane, right? How could they take that long to think of this character design? Well, making this type of character, or any character in general, is harder than you may think. First, you have to make all of the designs. But have you ever thought about the coding, the animations, all of that? And also, not to mention, there's a lot of new stuff coming in this update along with it. So it's not just the toon. We have to take that into consideration. I really do think this toon is going to have 5-star speed, and I also am really hoping on it, because another 5-star speed toon would be really cool. And I have a feeling it would be a really good meta distractor, especially if it does have 2-star stealth, since the only distractors that have 5-star speed have 3 or more stealth. Here's what I thought the new toon would look like before seeing the video and my design. As you can see, I gave him 5-star movement speed, 3-star stamina, 2-star extraction speed, 3-star skill check, and 2-star stealth. His active ability reads Creepy Crawly. This toon will gain a 30% speed boost for 5 seconds and regain 60 stamina when active ability is used. Has a cooldown of 85. I don't really know why I chose this active ability. I just think it's fitting since he is a bug. Now we can move to the next big thing in the update, which is the achievement system. I'm really got high hopes for this. I think it could be a lot like the door system, where after you encounter something, or do something, or get to something, or achieve something, you can put it above your head to display. For example, you can put your high floor above your head to display. That would be super cool, especially for proving that you'd have that high floor. I think this would be really cool, and I think it would be fitting for Dandy's World too. Doing a bunch of quests would be really fun and additional to the game. Finally, we can move on to our last bit of the update, which is a new floor. Now, I know a lot of people want the circus floor, or a pebble map, or even a dandy map. But with what Quell has shown us so far, I don't believe it's going to be either of those, especially since we had just requested it and she just saw it. She probably already had the map in making and in mind. I believe that it is going to be a nature map, or like one of those parts of a museum where you might see all of the butterflies or different little critters or creepy crawlies, and you can examine them and stuff like that. I think that would be really cool, especially since the TOON that's being released is an insect. You never know, there could be a pebble or dandy map. I mean, it has been a consideration for a while, I would assume, since we don't have neither of the one of those. But I feel like every time we request something, Quell normally doesn't make it until a few months later. So since we've requested it on such short notice, I doubt we'll get a circus trio map or a dandy/pebble map. We might get the dandy/pebble map, but I definitely don't think we're going to get a circus map, unfortunately, even though I do really want it. Hopefully we can get it in the future, and I think that's going to wrap up today's video. I hope you all enjoyed and learned something from this. Have a great day, and remember, stay Sigma. Bye!